Okay, what's up, guys? So, What Culture Wrestling has uploaded 10 worst WWE wrestlers of 2016. And I think the thumbnail of the video was Eva Marie. Because Eva Marie, like, when she came, what was it, on SmackDown or Raw? Where was it? She came somewhere, and she was like, she just did not wrestle. I remember she was wrestling before, but then it was like, now she doesn't do anything. Like, I see her post on Instagram, I'm like, okay, are you a wrestler or are you not? Like, be an announcing lady. Be one of them, like, interviewers or something. I don't care if you're a referee. But still, though, like, dang, what is the deal? Like, I'm like, that girl better wrestle. Or, like, I don't know. Maybe WWE, they got something up their sleeves with her. But that's like one of the 10. Let's see who the other people are. Who knows where she's going to be at on this list. She might be number 1. But it's like, dang, 10 though. Like, the fact that they managed to scramble up 10 wrestlers. Like, guys, like, I don't know. Like, throughout 2016, I mean, I would probably have to say that that one guy that's hanging out with Dean Ambrose until he turned on him and was trying to fight AJ Styles. I cannot remember that dude's name, even though they show him every week. Like, I just don't remember it by heart, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who I'm talking about and stuff. The chin guy, the something, like, I don't know what's, like, I think it's like a birth defect or something, who knows, but anyways, messed up, alright, I didn't even mean to do that. I seen it on the side, so I'm like,
now,
okay.
No one likes being negative, except everyone on YouTube, apparently. The numbers on a negative video versus the numbers on a positive video. Basically, you're all misery-loving arseholes, and, well, we need money. Still, it's 2016, and I can't exactly blame you. I'm just glad to be doing a list with the words worst and 2016 in the title that doesn't involve anyone dying. So it's been a pretty great year for WWE from an in-ring perspective, and even though Raw is sometimes shit and SmackDown is sometimes shit, and NXT has gotten to the point where, oh my god, it's sometimes shit. Despite all of that and some unfortunate injuries, the roster is stacked with fantastic talent. However, not everyone's had a stellar year. With all the respect in the world, and with me acknowledging that all of these men and women are infinitely tougher and more talented in the ring than my weak ass, I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are the 10 worst WWE wrestlers of 2016. Number 10, Kalisto. Poor guy. From a purely in-ring standpoint, Kalisto doesn't deserve to be anywhere near this list at all. The majority of what he does in the ring is crisp and clean, like your dad's bedsheets before King Ross comes over to have sex with your dad. It's just that wrestling is more than just moves, especially in WWE. You've got to have character, kid, and Kalisto's character, it's dog shit. He's got 2 characters.
Yeah, now thinking about it, like, he doesn't do all, like, his character ain't out there. Like, maybe the 2017 it might change up, but I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess so. He doesn't have much character. He's just one of those people, like, they recognize him by wrestling, and they just saw, like, well, he's a good wrestler. All he just needs to just do is just do what he does best, and which is wrestle. Like, the character thing, on the other hand, we'll work on that. So it might be in the works. Who knows?
Heritage and quick. And the one time WWE afforded him the opportunity to speak without their bad script filter, he gave probably, and I think I'm right here, the worst promo of the year. After initially calling Baron Corbin Baron Corn, he went on to say, and I quote, "I'm here to stay and make a good lucha thing." And then he said, "God damn it, woo!" And he ran away. 9, Darren Young. Talking of gimmicks and shades of pure penis, Make Darren Young Great Again was one of the worst angles of 2016. Now listen.
Yeah, he wasn't doing much.
It's so mentally sort of fun to watch in the same way that you get perverse pleasure from watching your horribly drunk uncle trying to fight off the bees that exist only in his mind. Hey, we all do Christmas differently. But this wasn't good, people. From the awkward, shouty promos with Young and Backlund, which were less comedic and more like an off-Broadway play about a kid helping his father deal with dementia, to the double DQ Miz versus Darren Young match at Battleground, which was confusing and awful. Look, Young he's okay in the ring, he's okay on the mic, but this angle has lowered his stock in the company so dramatically that, well, actually, it's really ironic when you consider the title of the angle. Number 8, Mojo Rawley. Oh, just off, Mojo. Now, okay, that's harsh. Mojo Rawley works incredibly.
Oh, yeah, Because, I seen him, like, when he was, like, now he's this tag team with Zack Ryder. And so I was just like, I don't know. Like, I haven't really paid attention to his wrestling and things. But if he's on this list, he didn't do so hot 2016 and stuff. So, Anyways.
Carousel Bunny, who's lost his Ritalin prescription, dictates that he works harder than almost anyone. It's just also his gimmick is really goddamn annoying. He's a giant, excitable child. No matter what he does, the constant whooping and chest bumping and yelling and jumping, it's just after a certain point you get actively tired watching him and you just want to trank his ass, which isn't super great for someone trying to build audience investment. Sorry, Mojo, you seem like a nice
Too
guy.
much of a character, I guess. The opposite, Kalisto.
Like thing. Number 7, the Shining Stars. They're timeshare salesmen, for f***'s sake. Number 6, Kurt Hawkins. For as much as it's...
Yeah, I started thinking Kurt Hawkins, but I'm like, nah, like, dude just came back. But it's like, when does he wrestle? Like, I think I just seen him wrestle, like, last week for the first time. Dude's been here for how long? Like, I think it was good when he was with Zack Ryder, and I thought that's what they were going to do, bring them together, like, back as a tag team. But then he just started doing his own thing, and it's all like, what? Like, what is this? Like, who is this? Like, whose man's is this? But I don't know. I haven't seen. Hopefully, he has more time in the scene this year, and he's able to show off who he is and stuff. Like, they brought him back for a reason, so it's like, dude, go all out. But anyways,
infinitely better than Raw. They sure do come up with some goofy bollocks. Exhibit A, Kurt Hawkins. Seriously though, did they rehire Kurt Hawkins by accident and are doing their very best to make him quit? I'm not sure what his character.
Like, I thought his promos was funny, but then it was like when I never seen him wrestle. Like, maybe when he actually came back, it was so quick, like nobody didn't even see it. But I didn't see it. I might have been uploading YouTube videos. I might have been asleep. Like, I don't know.
Just weirdo. Like, he cut promos which copied Chuck Norris facts wholesale, like word for word, and he also had Kane, and then a video package where he showed his bum, and then he wouldn't wrestle, but now is, but he's bad and gets beaten really easily like most of the time. And what's happening? Can everyone else see Kurt Hawkins, or is he my personal wrestling version of the Great Kazoo? Number 5, Dana Brooke. Again,
I don't know, like, she's there. Like, maybe if she, wasn't just all over like Charlotte and things, and she just had time for her own self, maybe she can, like, actually show off who she is and things. Like, I thought that sometimes she was gonna have like like something going with Charlotte, like they were going to become rivals and they were going to fight, and she was actually going to do something. But I feel like the longer that you just don't fight, you end up on a list like this and things. So it's like, I think for all these, some of them, but like they just need more time in the ring, like practicing, just learning new moves, doing something. All right, so it's like, they need to be doing something. But her, on the other hand, like, you can't be in a photo like this showing off your guns, but you don't do nothing. Like, you get punked out every time I see her and stuff.
Dana
So
Brooke is, like Braun Strowman was last year, a shining example of someone who was brought up to the main roster way too soon. It took a full year for them to start implementing Strowman correctly. He's flying now, but Dana's still just off. Teaming up with Emma in NXT, she was showing signs of improvement. She was transitioning between moves better, but then they zipped her up to Raw, pretty much just because she looks like Charlotte's mini-me. Cue a whole host of clumsy matches and her promos still sounding like they were being performed by the speak text function of a computer.
Hey you can shut up when you talk to me. You do not want to mess with me, I sure tell you. I am going to win this match, and that is what I am going to do. So you can just shut up and watch me win this match. That is what, yes.
Number 4, Titus O'Neil. It's been a bad year for Big Tights, kicking off with a 60-day suspension for a bizarre confrontation with Vince McMahon, and since then, gosh, it's been bad. He had a feud with Rusev, where the most memorable thing about the month-long affair was the fact he kissed his son on the mouth at ringside, which is fine.
I didn't see that.
It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. And then he entered into a dire feud with Darren Young, which just sort of ended, and now he's doing Titus brand things, and that's, I don't know. I don't know what the Titus brand is. He's losing all the time, and it's dreadful. Let's just do the dog. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. Number 3, Eva Marie. That seems a bit easy. For so long now, Eva Marie's been the poster girl for bad. They actually started to build a pretty fantastic gimmick around it. For a few very funny weeks, Eva would be announced to the ring by the most overblown voiceover since King Ross's 10 favorite wrestlers of all time, only for her to avoid wrestling for one reason or another. It was funny. It was actually doing something with all this resentment that all Red Everything had been building all these years. Then she was suspended and has been seen since because she went to film a movie. The angle just ended, and once again, she's become the figurehead of awfulness, with Sami Zayn recently slamming her on Raw, saying he's worth 1,000 Eva Marie's. Classic self-deprecation on display.
I remember
Number
that.
2, James Ellsworth.
Yeah, alright, James Ellsworth. Yeah, it's just, he doesn't, like, I don't know. Like, I remember when I seen him before, like, this whole, like, now who he is now. Like, I remember seeing him before in wrestling. And he was just one of those wrestlers that just gets beaten up so badly by one of the wrestlers that just debuted. I think, wasn't it Braun Strowman? I think it was. I think it was him. But he just gets demolished. He was just one of those wrestlers that just got demolished for no reason whatsoever and things. But it was like, yeah, seeing him then, and then he came back. I'm like, wait a minute, I remember seeing him before. So it's like, now it's just like, what is he doing? Like, dude, come on. Like, you go to NXT, come back and become a whole new person, because it's like, you got to do something.
For about a week. But my goodness, the Joker's gotten old. I get it, he's bad on purpose, and we should find that totes hilarious. He's the polar opposite of everything WWE look for in their superstars. But this isn't like Chad Gable being even more endearing because he's 5'8" in a big man's world. This is Beak from the X-Men devaluing not only AJ Styles, which is a f***ing crime considering he beat John Cena clean at SummerSlam. How dare you? How dare you make him shuck and jive through this nonsense? But it's slowly but surely turning SmackDown into the comedy show, the parody show where men dress as Mounties and dudes without chins are getting heel turns in the main event of a pay-per-view. I don't know, maybe this is all leading somewhere useful, but right now, James Ellsworth is at the point where he's hurting more than he's helping. Not his fault, just another example of WWE running a joke into the ground. And number 1, R-Truth. Look, come on.
Wow.
Let me have this. I know I'm supposed to have...
I wasn't expecting that.
Please, let me put him number 1. R-Truth is the assassin of my joy, the architect of fundamental despair I feel waking up every day. The truth has not set me free. It has cut the soles of my feet open and made me walk across a desert of salt. I'm not going to put Goldust on this list because he deserves more, but when the golden truth are on screen, making noises, wobbling their cheeks, bugging out their eyes, saying, ooh, 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 eh, ooh, I literally feel my heart getting smaller. I just hate him so much. Like, I'm so glad to have this hatred in my life because it gives me something to be passionate about in a lot of ways without R-Truth.
I liked him, but I'm gonna say this. I liked it when he was like, he turned heel and he took out John Morrison. That was a while ago. But he did that, and then he just, became this different person and things. That, and then the little Jimmy phase. Like, I thought those were good. But that probably was like towards the end of like, just R-Truth and things. But it's just, he might be there to like, give advice to the other wrestlers. I think that's why he's there and stuff. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of wrestlers like, then came after him, then disappeared. And he's, he's still in the scene. So he's there for a reason. He's doing something either behind scenes or something. I don't know. But anyways.
I would be nothing. But I would also really like him to stop doing skits about haunted houses. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter here.
Let me think.
I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.
I'll say Miz. Yeah, I'd say Miz. Like, I wasn't... I think that was somebody was saying they got like their own little wrestling promo. But, yeah, I would say Miz, because it's like Miz don't really do much for me, like, and it's been like that for a while. I don't know, like I would say Miz, because I thought you was going to go somewhere with the Dolph Ziggler and that little rivalry, but it didn't do much. Like, it's just those wrestlers that always be hiding and stuff, and then they just never want to wrestle and things. Like me, I would feel like if I was a wrestler, I'm always going to be wanting to get in the ring, fight, and do whatever I possibly can. But it's just being one of those wrestlers where it's like you got to hide behind your wife or your manager or somebody. I'm like, no. I wouldn't say I would be equivalent or equal, but I would try to be somebody like Brock Lesnar. Like, I'll have a manager, but I just, I want to do my thing. Like, I don't want to be hiding behind managers. Like, I want to fight. Okay, so... Anyways, this was a good video. But dang, R-Truth for the number 1, he took the spot. Like, dang, that is just, man, he had some. I remember when he came back though, because I think, yeah, he was wrestling in the 90s. I remember I did read that somewhere. He was wrestling for WWE in the 90s. Then he left. I think they say he went to TNA. I don't know what he was doing then, but he came back and he was doing his rapping stuff, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, let's see where this goes. Thought he was good, and I think he's a good wrestler. Just with this whole thing with him and Goldust, I feel like it can go beyond that. Like I feel like it could go much higher than what it is now and stuff, and he wouldn't be number one in this list and things. So, anyways, good video. What Culture? I really did enjoy this. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them. I love their videos, man, about wrestling. Like, you learn some stuff with their videos and things. So it's like, yeah, it's like always watching a video afterwards. It's just like, then I just watch wrestling. I'm all like, you know what? What Culture was right. They were so right. It's just like, that's how I be feeling sometimes and things. So it's like, I really do like watching their videos. So yeah, make sure you go subscribe to them. Please like and subscribe to me too. They got, well, actually they're close to hitting 1 million subscribers. All right. All they just need is all right. Let me do the math. 34,000. They need 34,000 subscribers. Okay. And yeah, they would hit that mill. So let them hit that mill. Okay, they need it. They really do need it. And I do need to watch some of like their wrestling promotion stuff, because I guess it is, because I think somebody was saying that they got wrestling promotions. So I'm like, yeah, let me check that out. Let me check that out. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you are new, please like and subscribe. And peace.